Well. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Sesh. It's been a little bit and I've had to move some stuff around, but here we are. So tonight I've got someone that I've recently discovered. He's pretty awesome. His name's TILLR. So we'll bring him on in just a second. Um, I just wanted to take a second and say thank you to everyone who's still supporting the show. And um, y'all know my life is chaos, but I'm still trying to make it happen. So, um, I hope everyone had a great 4th. I hope everyone's doing well. And hello to everyone in the chat, Urban, Kyle. The Unbreaded Podcast is here. That's awesome. Thank you for showing up. Night Wolf Gaming, welcome everyone. So, now this kid, and when I say kid, to me he's a kid. This kid has got some pretty raw talent, and I'm really excited to bring him on. So I'm just gonna shut up and let's go. Welcome, TILLR.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm good. I'm really glad you're here. I'm excited to have you. Sorry, I know it's short notice. Like I didn't get a chance to promote a whole lot, but I'm really glad you're here. I'm excited. Uh, so let's start by you can just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about who you are.
All right. So, well, my name's TILLR, and I'm an artist from Tallahassee, Florida. And I guess the best way to describe my music would be like rap, hip hop, more on the lyrical side, but not like crazy spiritual lyrical individual. Like I'm not too crazy with it, but I am still on the lyrical side of things. So, but other than that, just a normal guy like anybody else.
Seems that way. So I was listening. I've been listening to your stuff, off and on. I was listening to a couple songs just a little bit ago, and you seem to have a really interesting contrast between like um, you know the hip hop side and kind of like a rock side. And I was just curious, do you I mean, what makes you want to do all of that and not just stick with the hip hop side of it?
Well, I think one of the big things is the fact that I'm just a big music fan in general. Like the big genre of mine that I listen to is heavy metal. So like I'm a big
Mm,
metalhead and I listen to a lot of heavy rock, metal, you name it. It's if it's heavy, I've probably listened to it. And
yeah.
it's just it kind of comes out in my music sometimes because I don't know, you listen to a lot of things and it rubs off on you.
Yeah, I can imagine. So you write about how you're feeling, obviously. Music is an outlet for you, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you feel like certain feelings produce certain sounds? Like if you're angry, do you produce more rock? If you're sad, do you produce more of a certain or of a different kind uh of a different kind of genre? Like how does that work for you?
Um, it honestly just depends on the mood. Like, say, like if I were angry, maybe I'd go look up some kind of beat with heavy 808s and an aggressive kind of nature to it. Like that's more angry. If I was sad, maybe I'd look up some guitar type beat or something. Like
Okay.
I really let the beats kind of lay out what I do. I'm not so much the
Hmm.
type to like write a song and then go look for a beat. Like I much rather the beat be what it is
Yeah.
than I work with it.
Okay. So how long have you been doing this? Because you're quite young. I mean, how long have you been mysteriously practicing this?
I started in 2016, and it's the
Mhm.
11th currently. On the 20th, it'll be 10 years since I put out my first track. So,
That's cool. That's a long time, and especially for someone your age. Um,
yeah, started in freshman year, high school, and
yeah.
kind of just spent those first 4 years just kind of getting my sound together,
Hmm.
and eventually got somewhat decent, and you just keep going from there.
Yeah. Well, when you look back on that, what was the catalyst that made you decide I'm just gonna fucking do music?
Well, I don't know. Like, I've always been like drawn to the art of rapping and rhyming, and I've always thought that stuff was cool. And
Yeah.
I'd always like here and then when I was like before I actually pursued music, I'd try to write little raps, and they were absolutely terrible, but it was the effort that counted. And I don't know, I just didn't think I was really good at anything else, really. So I was like, well, maybe I could get good at this. And
Hmm.
sure enough, with enough practice, you can get good at anything.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I mean, so there was never anything else that you really were interested in that you wanted to pursue.
Um, yeah, that was all kind of still up in the air. Like, I'm not too much of an athletic person. Like, I like football, but like, I don't think I can necessarily play football. Like, my body
Yeah.
is just not, I'm not in shape for that. But it would have probably been something like, football player or just working some normal
Hmm.
job, which I don't really want to do. I'd rather try to make an impact with my words and my sounds and my music.
That's cool. I like that. What were you listening to at the time, like freshman year around that time? What was your go to for music?
Honestly, just a mix of, because when I was in like eighth grade, middle school, like I was more of a rap fan. Like I was listening
Hmm.
to, it was a great time to be a middle schooler then with all the bangers that were dropping in like 2015, 2016. Like that was such a great time to be a rap fan with all the
Yeah.
bangers that were dropping. So I was kind of just listening to that stuff, and I guess around freshman year I started getting into metal, I guess.
Hmm.
Started I found this band, which is now my all-time favorite band. They're called the Amity Affliction, and I guess their clean vocals kind of held my hand through it because I wasn't used to all the screaming. I'm like, this is new, but
Hmm.
the choruses, the clean choruses, they got me through that, and eventually it switched. Now I'm the opposite. I don't want any cleans in my heavy metal. I just want you to scream at me. So, but
Quote of the day. I just want you to scream at me. That's funny.
yeah, but
Uh,
just a big mix,
okay.
honestly. Same way
Yeah.
it's always been.
Yeah. And just FYI, guys, if you're not familiar, Tiller is on Spotify. Go follow him. You're pretty much everywhere though. YouTube.
Yeah,
Um,
anywhere
yeah.
you listen to music,
Instagram.
I'm probably
Hmm.
there.
And Tiller's socials are in the bio for this video. But what I was gonna get at is that when you go to Spotify, the list of popular songs. I was listening. That's what I started with um, when I was first told about you, and I was listening to that just the list of songs, and I noticed that you you have, like I said, a contrast of music, which is really cool. Um, but it seems like all of it, regardless of the genre or the sound, is emotional. Do you I mean, that's what I got from it so far. Um, so when you're making music, regardless of um, the sound, do you? I mean, do you really? What am I trying to say? How do you figure out what emotions to put, or what feelings are gonna go best with what sound, or does it not
Well,
matter to you?
I'm a pretty straightforward person. Like if I'm feeling something, I can pretty much just like word it the best I can,
Hmm.
and you know, try to get my point across with rhymes, and
Yeah.
that's just the base of it. And
Okay.
but I really just go with the flow, honestly.
Yeah.
Like there have been times where I've been like in a low place, and a lot of the stuff I make was like, you know, I'd be rapping about how sad and depressed I am, but I'm also
Mhm.
like, part of me is like, but I ain't giving up. Like I'm still hopeful. Like, you know, I like that
Yeah.
balance. I don't like just being a negative Nancy all the time. Like I'm so sad and depressed and I hate my life, and that's not me. Like I'd rather tell it how it is, but also be like, well, it won't be like this forever. I'm still hopeful and faithful and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. And I did notice that um, there is a balance to your stuff. So, what was the very first song that you released?
My very first song I released was a song called Believe, and dropped July 20th, 2016. And
Hmm.
that date's kind of ingrained in my head because it's obviously my first song. And just found a beat on YouTube and was like, yeah, I could probably do something with this. And I wrote my first, well, it wasn't my first rap. Like, um, I had a YouTube channel. I still do have a YouTube channel, just don't upload on it that much
Hmm.
these days. But I used to be a YouTuber before I really started making music, like seriously. And to really test the waters, I would make just videos of me like rapping, just shit
Hmm.
verses, and I just call them bars. So I'd have bars
Yeah.
number one, bars number two, bars number three. I went to like bars number seven, I think, and then I put out my first song, and that was like the actual like, okay, now we're making actual songs, not just
Hmm.
bullshitting on my YouTube channel.
That's okay. So, do you have a process? I know you. I'm sure you've been asked that before, but do you, not what is your process, but do you have one?
Um, well, I'm certainly not one to just like I cannot sit down and write a song in one sitting. Like I'm not that guy. Like I'm constantly cracking away at my songs. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really some like yeah, if I put my mind to it, like I could write a 16 like in one sitting, but like I don't really go out of my way to do that. I kind of just if I'm in the mood to make some progress on a song, I make some progress and then just keep cracking away at it till it's done, and then recording it is a whole nother monster.
So, when you write or when you're making something, um, is it safe to say you might not ever truly be finished with that? I mean, do you go back and edit and edit and edit? Like,
Well, the if it's a song that I work on and I'm not
mhm,
like getting stuck on, like I'll have songs that I work on and I'll crack at it and eventually I get stuck and I just kind
yeah,
of stop working on it. And it's like if it's not one of those and it's one that I actually like finish, it's
mhm,
because like I used up the beat. Like there's nothing left in the beat for me to use. Like I kind of did the beat justice for what it is
mhm.
and kind of just yeah, the beat kind of dictates where I go with it, what I do with it.
So your process starts with a beat.
Yes, always gotta have a beat first,
Okay.
unless I'm
So,
just in a mood and I want to write something willy nilly,
um,
but that doesn't happen often.
um, so have you ever uh, been so stuck on a song that you're like, has there ever been a moment where you're like, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. Like I don't want to do music anymore.
No. That's not something that's really in me. Like it's just this has had such an impact on me. Like I hate seeing people say they're quitting music and or they're ending their band or whatever. It's like, well, I get it. Like, yeah, the shit ain't all fucking sunshines and rainbows all the time, but
Yeah.
still, like, you had a dream. Don't turn your back on that dream. Like, and that's just kind of how I feel about it. Like, I don't have quit in me, and that goes for like a lot of things. Like, if I want something, and I can just chase after it.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing. And I mean, everybody has their moments where they're just like, oh fuck, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But I think in all areas of life, no matter what your job is, do you consider music a job?
I believe it can be a job. It is definitely possible to make a living off of music. I know that is a fact. You do not have to have 1 million fucking monthly listeners to live off of music. You can have 20,000 monthly listeners and live off of music. Like, you don't need a crazy amount. You just need actual supporters, people who actually like support your stuff. And that's been like the uphill battle for me. It's just finding new people who like music, my kind of music.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like people look at you and maybe judge or think like, this kid, what the fuck is this kid doing rapping?
If they do, that's not on me. Like I'm pretty straightforward. Like what you see is what you get with me. And so if I put a video of myself on Instagram of me rapping, like if I get a comment saying like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is not good. And I'll probably delete it and just be like, okay, well, that guy didn't really fuck with it. Oh, well, the next guy will, probably.
I think that's a really good attitude to have, knowing that not everyone is going to, dig your shit. And but that doesn't have to affect it.
Yeah, especially with how rap is these days. Like, I've noticed the current climate of rap is just a circus that is like nowhere near what I'm making. So it doesn't surprise me when I do get a comment that's like, this is shit, this is dog shit. Well, I bet you listen to fucking, I don't know, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, like that kind of stuff, which is, there's no problem with that. You like what you like, and you don't like what you don't like.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, music is subjective. So yeah, not everyone's gonna like your shit. And I think it's important to just not really dwell on that, which obviously you don't. So what's your favorite era of rap? I mean, I know you mentioned like 2015 and all the bangers that were out, but is that your real favorite era of rap?
Probably, just because of the amount of like I remember the night What a Time to Be Alive dropped by Drake and Future, that timeless fucking mixtape. Like, I remember when that dropped, like that just bangers like that just kept coming out, and it's like, truly there was no better time to be a fucking fan like that. But I wasn't alive. As much as Eminem is my all-time favorite rapper, like, I wasn't really alive when he was going crazy. Well, right. I was born in 2002, so I guess maybe I was alive a little bit. But
you were alive, but not able to receive it.
Yeah, I was just a little thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know some people say like the golden era is like the 1990s and stuff, but it's like for me, just it's probably just circumstantial. Me being in middle school and the taste of music I had just kind of went hand in hand. Gave me a lot of good nostalgia tracks. Now, like these days, it's like now I can put them on and like remember, like, oh yeah, middle school days.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory from that? Like when you listen to when you hear one of your songs, or you think of one of your songs, what's your favorite memory associated with any song that you've made?
Well, I have a song called "Wake Up," and that was 2020, I believe. And I have performed 3 times, 3 separate occasions. And I remember the first show I did, I started with "Wake Up," and it's like that song straight out the bat, like I'm rapping my ass off the whole way through. Like I'm chopping it up, I'm rapping fast, I'm going. And I remember like as soon as I started going, like performing "Wake Up," like everyone just started like, whoa, 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 like, okay, like this guy doesn't play. And I'm going and going and going, and I keep hearing people like, whoa, and I'm like, that's just kind of cool to me, because like people don't really expect me to hop on the stage. I'm a quiet guy. I don't make commotion. I'm in the corner on my phone listening to music and earbuds probably. Like I'm not the guy to go around saying, hey, I rap, I make music, check me out. Like unless I'm there to rap, then I'll hop on the stage and be like, hey guys, my name's TILLR, here's what I do, and do my thing.
Okay.
But
well,
it's probably something along.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm curious, and I'm sure everyone else is too. TILLR, what does that mean?
So my name is Tyler, and my whole life, well, since elementary school, my nickname has been TILLR, and I've just kind of always been TILLR. Like there's Tylers, but there's one TILLR. Like, you know, like people be like, Tyler, you know who's TILLR? Oh, that guy. Yeah, like TILLR. Oh. So when it kind of came time for me to like make my stage name, in middle school, I had a friend. He would very, like, not a lot, but on occasion, he would call me the Tillist, and so that was my name for like 6 months when I started rapping. I was the Tillist, and eventually, I knew the Tillist was not going to be like my actual name. It was just kind of a placeholder, and I knew that. And eventually, I came to the just like, okay, I need to change my name, and I've always been TILLR. I like TILLR. How do I make that, you know, something? And I figured all caps without the E, like that kind of looks kind of branded. I kind of like it. Like, fuck it, we're TILLR. I'm TILLR.
Different, yeah.
And it's just I my YouTube name is iamTILLR, and that's quite literally what it is. iamTILLR. That is me.
Yeah.
So
cool. It's different. Like I said, it's different. You're not. I guarantee. She'll never see another person named TILLR. So, yeah, very unique. When you think of music career, when you think of a career in music, do you have like, because we all know that nothing's certain.
Yes.
Do you have a backup plan just in case?
Not necessarily. Like I am like I said, I've been at it for pretty much 10 years at this point. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the beginning for me. Like, I'm still going to be going at it. I'm still going to be dropping songs. Like, no stopping here. So, I mean, as long as I can figure out a way to keep bringing in new listeners and stuff, like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'll still be doing this. And maybe if money were to get super ridiculously tight, maybe I'd get a job somewhere, like part-time maybe. But, like, part of me's like, on that. Like, I don't know. Because I am unemployed. I don't have a job. I don't go to college or anything. So, like...
Well, you make music. That's your job, right?
Music is just my thing. I am a big guy.
Okay. So, if you say music didn't exist, like a job in music didn't exist, like it wasn't an option for you, and you could have any other career that you wanted, and money and schooling was no issue, like you could just boom have whatever career you wanted, what would it be?
Well, if a career in music wasn't an option, maybe like working at a music store, like just being around music and stuff like that. Either that or just being like a bud tender for like at a dispensary, because like I smoke a lot of weed, so I go to dispensaries a lot, and I just think that's kind of a cool job to have. It would be a cool job to have, just getting people what they need. But
yeah, definitely. So do you have a routine when it comes to, like, I mean, everyone has a process, but do you have like a routine where if you don't follow it, you don't feel right making whatever you're making?
No.
Like,
I mean, my process is kind of the same with every song. Like, they all kind of come together the same way. Like, if I'm rocking with the beat, then I'm right into it. Like, that's good. If I'm listening to the beat a bunch and can't really think of shit, it's like, that's probably not the beat for me. Like, it's just, it all kind of comes together the same.
Okay.
It's just a matter of the song.
Yeah, I guess it's all depending upon the song.
Yeah.
And is there, when you're doing your creating, is there something like tangible or intangible, anything that you have to have, otherwise you can't create? Like, is there anything specific that you need in order to, like, do your thing? Like some stars are like, I need an M&M's, or I need a fucking Mountain Dew, or I need whatever. Is there anything that you have to absolutely have?
Not necessarily. I mean, probably they're kind of the opposite on both sides, but I mean, either silence or just the beat playing, like one of the two, and I'd probably be set. I'm not really like I need a certain food or a drink or something. Like, hell, I could have a White Claw or something, and that'd be good. But for the most part,
okay. Now, if you're on, so you've performed on stage, or no, not yet?
Yes, I have done that 3 times.
Okay. The first time you did it, were you scared?
No, I wasn't so much scared. Like, obviously you have nerves, like, they're gonna act up before anything like that. But I mean, I kind of made myself a little playlist of like just a few hype rap songs, like Lose Yourself was in there. Like, I put on the classics that get you in that fucking zone, and I kind of just put my faith in that, and just, it was one of those things. It's like, yes, I'm nervous as shit, but like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, I'm going on stage to rap my shit, and my stuff is kind of wordy, so
Yeah,
people
it is.
pay attention. And
Yeah. So uh, the reception, like people's the reception to whatever you're releasing. Um, has there ever been like a song that you released and people reacted in a way that you didn't expect? But obviously, yes, people are going to react, and you're gonna if things are going to be unexpected. But has there ever been a song where you're just like, I can't believe people are reacting this way?
um, not yet. I don't think, like, I've released songs that are like different, I
Mm-hmm.
guess you could say, than what I usually do, and I've gotten good comments on it, like that I really didn't expect. I guess, like, I didn't know what to expect with those kind of songs, but I've gotten good comments on them. So, like, other than stuff like that, I mean, not yet. I have not gotten
Okay.
really a song that's like, I'm surprised people are liking it or not liking it so much. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll get there
I
one day,
mean,
I'm sure.
do you care? I mean, honestly, when you're putting shit out, do you really care what people think?
I mean,
Honestly.
I think every artist does, no matter how much they say like they don't. Like, I know I am a sucker for a comment. Like, I love a good comment, like telling me this is good. Like
Right.
I'm a sucker for those. I love getting a random comment saying, "Yo, this is fire." Like, because I'm
Yeah.
super underground. Every comment, every like, every sub helps,
Right.
and I try to cherish it because I know, like, I probably will not be this size forever. So while you can
Yeah.
still count your
Well,
blessings, I guess.
yeah, and I'm sure it's an ego boost, and you got to take the wins where you can.
Yeah.
Um, so, has there ever been a comment that was so negative it affect that it like the effect lasted longer than you would expect?
Hmm. No, not really. Like, I've gotten like I started turning all my music videos into YouTube Shorts and
Mm-hmm.
posting those, and I was getting comments
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like on those, and I got a pretty long comment, and dude was saying like, you can't just rap, like you need to do more than just rap. It was a pretty long comment, and like, maybe a comment like that would have me thinking, but it's like, for the most part, I don't really let comments like that get to me because I know it's just another comment that's like,
Yeah,
dude didn't dig it, and he went out of his way to tell me he didn't dig it. So,
don't
but
you love that?
usually don't dwell on it too much.
I
Just
think I've noticed that people, a lot of times people, they'll tend to go out of their way. The less they like something, the more they go out of their way to let you know.
yeah,
Um,
and I'm not that way. I am, like, if an artist I like drops a song and I don't
mhm,
rock with it, I just let it go. And I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I'll listen to the next thing they drop and maybe I'll like that.
right.
Like, I don't go out of it. This song was shit. This is not the one. Like,
Mm-hmm.
take it down. I'm
Take it
not that
down.
way.
Um, so, if you could, so you're on stage right now. If you could share that stage with anyone on earth, doesn't matter live or dead, famous or not, who would it be?
There's probably three artists that I would love to share the stage with. One of them is Eminem, of course. Like, anything remotely related to that man, like, would be awesome because he is
Mm-hmm.
a goat. The second one is a Token. I don't know if you've heard of Token.
I don't think so.
He's still somewhat underground, I guess. So I mean, that's fair. And the third one, he's also kind of underground, is a rapper named Vinjay.
Say it again.
Vinjay, like VINJ JAY.
I've never heard of him.
He is.
I've never heard of him.
If you listen to his stuff, you'll probably hear like some of the inspiration, because like he makes a lot of the kind of same stuff I do, just like rap about, not about how good you are at rapping, but like still in that realm, I guess. So like just braggadocious rap on the lyrical side that goes hard. And he's always just been like, he's one of my dream collabs. Like if I ever got a track with that man, it would be so good.
Well, do that. Have you? I mean, shit.
It is in the plans. One day I will make it happen.
I believe you will. I do.
I don't know how, but gonna make it happen.
Yeah, I think you will. You've got a talent. I mean, it's there. So I don't think I don't think, not to say you can't get, not to say you don't need to get better, or you do need to get better, but it's just, you have a groove, and it's pretty obvious. So the artists that you have worked with, who's been, not to single people out, but who's been the one that you worked with that you're just like, oh man, that was just the best thing ever?
That is a good question, because I mean, I'm very selective with who I like do my collabs with, because I've done a lot of features that aren't necessarily the best, you know, like I'm kind of showing them up on their own song kind of thing, like, but I don't mind doing that. Like, you know, I'll be the one going ham, like, gladly. But, so like whenever I get someone on a song, like I want to make sure like they can hang with me, I guess. Like, you're not gonna bring down the song. So I mean, but if there's one collaborator that like probably like one of my favorites is his name is Jen Cassable, or Jared Stark. He recently rebranded, so his name is now Jared Stark.
Okay.
But I remember when you and Hunter were supposed to do a track. Yeah, we still got to do that. But yeah, he's just good, like at kind of matching my energy. Like he can rap fast when he needs to. He can flow and just vibe if he needs to. Like he's kind of just good at it like that. And I like artists like that who can just, whatever I need from them, they can come through and just give me a solid verse, and you know, so
when you think of like making it, what does that look like for you in your head?
Well, for starters, having enough listeners and subs or whatnot to like actually, you know, support myself. Like that would be the base of it, is just having a fan base that that supports me financially and stuff like that. But you know, tours and stuff, like obviously I'd probably want to do some kind of tour across the nation, like just stuff like that, you know, just touring and doing stuff for the brand.
So you think about, when you think about, you know, making it in that sense, and you think, yeah, I'm gonna do that. What if you don't? What if you don't? Because you never know.
You never know. But as I said before, I don't really have quit in me. Like I'm much more like this is gonna happen one way or another. Like it's really the only thing I have going for me. So it's like if I don't have this, then what do I have? Like that's why I'm kind of so like sturdy with it. Like I'm not like gonna give this up because it's like this is pretty much all I have in terms of like anything noteworthy. Like if you want to know what I do, I make music. I got a big catalog of songs that I've been working on for years, and that is what I have to show for it. So
Do you want a family? Do you want that kind of life along with your rap career?
somewhere down the line, yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you'd be crazy not to want that. I mean, we're human beings,
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, yeah, at some point down the line, I would imagine a family would be pretty nice. And like I've seen plenty of artists who are also parents, and they're saying how much it changes your life, and you wanna make better music, and not cuss anymore and stuff like that. And I get it. Like Jared Stark, he recently had a kid, and he's been going ham with that. So, but
If and when you do have that, if your kid came to you and said, "Dad, I want to make music as a career," what would your first reaction be?
hell yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I always am like I'm a big yes person for like big advocate for expressing yourself through music and
Mm-hmm.
even if you're not making it for that reason, like even if you're just making music for fun, like I still advocate for that because music is fucking fun. Like it is fun to
Yeah.
make songs and record them and mix them and stuff like that. And I would have no problem with it. It would probably depend on the type of music. Like, well, what kind of music do you want to make? Like this dude could be in a fucking band. Like I certainly was never in a band.
Mm.
So it just depends on the music, honestly. What kind of music would they
Okay.
want to make? And I'd be supportive. I wouldn't have any problem with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. And when you look at, or when you think about the future and your legacy, what do you see?
And that's a great question.
Thank you.
Honestly, just um, just um, I'm trying to word it. It's like your legacy. My big catalog of songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would hope some of those songs reached a lot of people, and like
Mm-hmm.
there are people out there who like feel my songs and they're moved by them. And
Yeah.
I would just hope for that there are people out there who keep spreading the music, and as long as people keep spreading it, I mean, it's never going anywhere. It's just going to keep
Right. It's
growing.
gonna live forever. Yeah. It will live forever.
So I mean, that's all I
Um.
can really hope for is just that
Mhm.
my stuff can grow like that.
Yeah. Do you think? Um. Obviously, you're not. You don't sound exactly the same as you did when you very first started.
Yeah,
Um. Do you think that that evolution is going to continue? Do you think that maybe your sound will change significantly, or do you think that you kind of found your niche?
I think my sound is pretty solid where it is. Like it took
Mm-hmm.
me a few years to like really like hone in on it. Like
Yeah.
realize like, oh, if I actually project when I record, like you sound better. Like, oh, like maybe I should be a little louder, stuff like that. And realizing like just how to get that sound. And I mean, I've had my same sound for like the past few years. It's just the only difference would be the mixing, really. Like if you listen to my tracks from 2020 and then my tracks now, like the mix is different. It's not really bad, but it's different than what it is now. So I mean, maybe in the future my mixes could probably get better, because I mean, I mix myself, I master myself. I'm not perfect. I am self-taught, so there's always room for improvement, and I'm aware of that. So
that's good. That's a good attitude to have. You're open to learning. And I was going to ask you, I mean, if you are you fully independent in the mixing, the mastering, all that stuff, which you are.
yes.
Do you people don't realize all the legwork that goes into making a song. Like it's not just writing the shit down and making a beat.
It's a list of things. Like you gotta write it, record it, mix it, master it, make the cover art, make the music video if you have one, if you want one. Like there's a lot of things you do for a song.
So that said, what is the most challenging part of that process for you, or that of that? Like, what's the hardest thing about that for you?
Just figuring out, like, obviously we're in this day and age where content is like key, I guess, and you gotta make a bunch of content for your songs, and I guess the biggest thing is just figuring out, like, I have been kind of making some videos. I got a drone for my birthday, so I've been kind of using that drone in my room to record myself and making like TikToks with that. And that I've been kind of playing with that, and maybe like that could be a format I kind of keep doing, which so far so good. It's doing me well. So I mean, it's just stuff like that. It's like keeping up with the demand of content these days. Like you go on Instagram and you see 5 fucking artists all doing content for their songs, and it's like, maybe I should be doing that too.
Well, yeah, I mean, but obviously your level of comfort and your comfort zone are important. And I'm sure you have that, but what do you regularly try to get out of your comfort zone?
Like with music?
Yeah.
I'm always open to trying like unique sounds and like stuff that you haven't really heard a lot. Like I can tell when a beat sounds unique. Like I have not heard a lot of beats with that vibe. Like I like beats like that. Like I have a few songs that have been made with beats that are like, I just thought, not a lot of beats like that out there. Like I'm gonna use this.
Yeah. Okay. So, when you're at your lowest, do you try to write or create more during that time than when you're happy? Yeah.
Yes. Around this time last year, or it was like May, I think. I checked into the hospital with like depression and stuff, and but in the time leading up to that, I wrote a lot, and like that was like the only thing I was doing is just writing a bunch. I made a fucking basically like 90% of an EP. Like I was just like, I released a EP called Downer at the end of 2025, December, and that was songs I wrote leading up to that hospital stay. Like I was just kind of like just writing how I feel, and then I'd finish a song, and then I'm like, okay, well, I still need to express myself, so I find another beat and write another song. I still need to express myself, so I write another song, and then I do it again, and then I had 4 songs, and then had to make one more song, and boom, you got an EP.
Yeah.
So, but
What's your what is your least favorite song that you've ever made?
Well, there's not a lot of songs of mine that I like don't like. Like
Not necessarily a song that you dislike, but just a song where you're like, this is not my best.
I have a song called Lone Survivor that I made when I was, I want to say, not even a year into my rapping like pursuit. So I was still very, very early, and it was produced by a friend of mine. So he gave me the beat, like, use it, go ham on it. Like, okay, cool. And I put it up on Spotify and stuff. That's why it's on Spotify, because, I can use the beat. I don't have to.
Yeah.
But I actually got a YouTube like notification recently that like they took down the song because I guess I say something in the song that goes against their guidelines, and it's like, so like when I hear song parts like that of songs that it's like, maybe I wouldn't have said that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like maybe I would have rethought that or said that differently. Maybe not have used that word, But all I said was the F word, FAG, and I didn't. They took it the wrong way, and they didn't realize I just meant like people, not like actually attacking gay people. I don't have a problem with that at all. So,
well, would you ever consider going back and like changing or editing, or do you think that compromises like the integrity of the song if you were to do that?
I mean, I'm a believer in that the song, like the finished product, is what it is. Like I've had people before, they're like, yo, you should remix this song and get me on it. I'm like, I don't remix my songs. Like the finished product is what it is. And that's how it's going to be for the rest of time. Like, I mean, unless I like decide to go out of my way for like, to like actually re-record something, make a remix of one of my songs, like for the most part, I would just let it be. Like I believe some of the imperfections of like older songs kind of make them what they are.
Yeah, I think I tend to agree. I think then when an artist creates a song, and it's and there's a finished product. If you go back and edit it, like, what's to stop you from doing that for every song? So I think the fact that you are proud of everything that you create, it's important.
I would not
really,
put it out if I wasn't proud of it. So.
Yeah. And I've seen and heard a few artists who just pump songs out, just song after song after song. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're doing what you want to do. But sometimes it's quality over quantity, and So, are you on PC right now? Are you on your PC?
Yes.
Can you do me a favor and pull up Spotify?
Yes.
And there's a song that Well, there's songs that I like, but I want you to play. I want you to pick a song that we can showcase that you. Um, I want you to pick a song that you feel that makes you feel like the most feeling that you've ever felt. Does that make sense? Pick a song
So,
that spark. Pick a song. I want you to pick the song that sparks the most feelings in you.
all right. Does the genre matter?
Yeah, not at all.
All right. Well, let me give me a quick look. See what
All
I.
right.
I got playlists on playlists, so I'm bound to find something.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. You do have quite a collection. Um, so on StreamYard, have you ever used StreamYard for this?
I have not.
Okay, so on your screen, on the StreamYard screen, there should be a present option.
Yes.
And yeah, just you click that, and then you should be able to just put in whatever you want to share, and then I'll put it on the stage and we'll listen to it.
All right. Cool beans. Um, ooh, I know what I should do. Go to my sad boy playlist. That'll have a feeling song in there.
And it doesn't have to be a sad feeling. Any song you that sparks like a really just any kind of powerful feeling that you want to share.
Hmm. Actually, I could do a Token song. He has a pretty good song called Code Red. That
No, I'm one of your songs.
one of my songs. It has to be
Yeah,
mine. Okay,
yeah, it has to be yours. Yeah,
that
you're the focus.
makes.
You're the focus of this.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought you meant like any
No.
song. That would have taken a minute. um.
Yeah.
Okay, this will probably be easier then. If I just look at my songs.
I have a couple in mind because, um,
Ooh,
yeah, listen,
I know which one. All right.
I can't. I'm excited to see what you pick.
Um. So what do I? What do I do? Share screen.
Go to present and then um, there should be an option to like share or upload or whatever. Um,
Hmm.
I'm not exactly sure because I can't do it from my end. Um, when you hit present, what does it say?
Uh, video file, image file, slides and PDFs, and then share screen.
Oh, okay. You can do share. You can do share screen.
All right, share screen. Um,
That should pop up on my background.
hold on, let me pull up Spotify on my
Okay.
tab, my Chrome. It's letting me pick a tab,
Okay.
so I'll pull it up on my computer here. And I assume you'll like cut some of this silence.
No. Nope.
No,
This is as no. This is as is.
oh, forget I said that then.
No, I don't cut. I don't cut anything. Um, I like the. I like to keep the. I like. I like it to be what it is. Okay,
All right.
found it. There it is. All right. So what are we listening to? Tell
We
us
are
what we're
listening
listening.
to Curbside.
That's the name of the song. Is Curbside.
Yes.
Okay.
And assuming, yeah, gotta get rid of that.
Curbside TILLR.
Got it.
Whenever you're.
Oh my god. There we go. No. Why is this not working? I'll just play it. That works. Okay.
You're so messed up.
Yeah? I don't
We're good.
need you
We're ready to
take care
play.
of me.
I
take
hear
care
it.
of myself.
Alright.
You're so messed up.
Yeah? I don't need you to take care of me. I take care of myself. That's what I do. Why don't you go find some other girl who's not gonna hurt you?
Because I love you.
Stuck in my ways, yeah, I wish I could change. Let the words fall out and forget all this pain. It's just another night of me missing your face. And I know you don't care, but it's hard to think straight. So I'm rolling up another, getting lost inside a daydream. Wonder why you made it look so easy to replace me. Lately I've been trying to get out my head. Came a long way from thinking that I'm better off dead. But I'm still trying to shake this dread, trying to fill up this void that runs deep in my chest. So I'll turn the music up and forget all my stress. Tuning out my thoughts when they're too much of a mess. To the depths I'll descend with a heart that's in pieces. A mind full of madness and a closet full of demons. Watch the seasons change from my window. Isolated from the outside, stuck in limbo. Been going through the hardships, wishing that the world would be a little less heartless. There's a catharsis that lies in the melodies. Getting lost in them till the grass is looking evergreen. Memories are all I got left, playing back in my mental. Channeling the hurt onto the past been essential. If I fucked up, well it wouldn't be the first time. I'm so over being thrown to the curbside. All of these lonely nights wouldn't be so bad if you were here with me. Everything came and went so quickly. When you're lying with him, do you miss me? It's what I wonder when I roam these back roads somewhere in the shadows, looking for my peace of mind. Wishing all my problems would just leave my side. It's 3 a.m. and I'm still stuck in my ways. Yeah, I wish I could change. Let the words fall out and forget all this pain. It's just another night of me missing your face. And I know you don't care, but it's hard to think straight. So I'm rolling up another, getting lost inside a daydream. Wonder why you made it look so easy to replace me. Lately I've been trying to get out my head. Came a long way from thinking that I'm better off dead. Stuck in my ways, yeah, I wish I could change. Let the words fall out and forget all this pain. It's just another night of me missing your face. And I know you don't care, but it's hard to think straight. So I'm rolling up another, getting lost inside a daydream. Wonder why you made it look so easy to replace me. Lately I've been trying to get out my head. Came a long way from thinking that I'm better off dead. That be the chef's kiss.
So, it's a good song. So sorry, that just threw me off. I just went through a breakup not long ago, and that really described a lot of the feelings, and so
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of did write that in a time where I was kind of going through a breakup myself. So
yeah, it's accurate.
yeah, you said you wanted a song that makes me feel, and that song makes me feel. So
Good job. Yeah, that's so sorry.
you're good.
There's when you pull up Spotify on your list of popular songs, I think it's the third one down.
Sub-Zero.
Maybe it's the one with the really heavy. It's a heavy song, like
No One Makes It Out Alive.
yes, that one. Thank you. If you don't mind, I'd like to feature that song as well.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a fucking banger. But before you do that, I think you really captured like how it feels to be how it feels to have a relationship end, any kind of relationship. So, um, when as an artist, when you can do that and affect someone else, like that is, I think that supersedes anything else that you could ever do. When you making someone feel, especially feel what you feel,
Yeah.
that way supersedes anything that you could ever do. So, you know, uh, I don't want to sound condescending, but good job.
Thank you. I will take
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that was, yeah, good job. So yeah, and the reason why I say let's debut or let's showcase the other song is because it is a contrast,
Yes.
and I do like it a lot. So yeah, I'd like for everyone to hear that one too.
Cool. And there is actually a story behind this song, No One Makes It Out Alive. So
Yeah,
there's an artist named Jake Hill, and he brought it to my attention, not like actually like hit me up, but he did a song like I'm about to play, and he basically like opened my eyes to the fact that, oh, you can make a rap song and you can put a metal part in it,
yeah,
and you can do that. And I'm like, oh shit. So that's what I did with this song, and
yeah.
my attempt at making a rap and metal song. So
Is this your first? Is this the first time, the first song that you've done like this? Was that
yes,
the first one? Okay, okay.
actually,
Let's play.
I made a song called Saw back in like 2018 that I guess
Yeah,
had somewhat of a metal outro, but this is the first song I've made that's like I'm actually screaming in,
yeah.
and they're not like actual screams; they're just me screaming. I didn't really know how to scream yet, so but
Okay.
I'll stop babbling and play the song.
All
So
right, let's go. Let's go.
let's back up.
This one is
No One Makes It Out Alive.
No One Makes That Alive.
Yes, yes, yes. There we go.
Pull up to the scene with the God flow. Ain't no one ahead of me, I am the head honcho. Anybody want smoke, I'll be laying waste to him pronto. Bitch, I got the God flow. I'm pretty fucking demented, but get a whole lot of attention when I'm spitting and presenting my verses. I got a message, so never fuck with a schizo. Tell me who got it like me with a sick flow. Get a slit throat if you really wanna bash it. RIP to anybody clashing. My drive is fucking massive. Eliminate and whack shit. Always been the main goal. Working non-stop cause I'm A-blow. I'll be doing this till my last breath. Trying to get a fat check from these rap fests. With a sword I detach heads. Bitch, it's a purge and you might get smacked dead. I ain't even attacked yet. Yeah. Sick flows, slit throats. Dope and sick, I've been both. Sick flows, slit throats. Dope and sick, I've been both. Sick flows, slit throats. Dope and sick, I've been both. Sick flows, slit throats. Dope and sick, I've been both. Feel the skin and solve the wound. I'm gonna show you what you're missing. A fucking beast is on the loose. Hear me flesh and bone. This is the war zone. No one makes it out alive. All you fucking poor souls. Ugh. You're gonna get it. You motherfucker. You're gonna get it. No one makes it out alive.
Yeah.
I dig that song. I've listened to that one quite a bit. I like that one a lot. Yeah. So when you were screaming all that shit,
Yes.
did you have like, were you? I'm curious because it felt like you were feeling, like it felt like you were feeling angry. But were you angry?
Not necessarily. I just knew that I needed screams for this part,
Okay.
and that was the only way I knew how to scream at that time, was to literally be at the top of my lungs. And well, with the amount of metal I listened to, like I kind of knew how to do some inflections or whatnot to like make this sound cool, or the like that metal influence, because like I love a good just like, so had to put
Yeah.
one there. But,
Yeah, good job. That's a banger, I think. So I want to do one more. I want to do one more feature song.
all right.
But it's a specific one. And it's on that same list on Spotify. And it's a slower song. And I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but
It must be nice.
it might be. Yeah, I think it is.
You said it's slower, so
Yeah, it's slower, and you're sort of more melodic on it and singing.
yes,
a little more.
that would be Must Be Nice.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall be.
And the reason I'm asking for these specific songs is because, I want the audience to be able to hear how, your versatility. You're not just,
Yeah.
you don't have just one sound. Like, you can do a lot of stuff. And so I respect that a lot. So yeah, let's get that up on there.
All right. Next up, we got Must Be Nice.
Go.
And there are the lyrics too.
Yep, that's it.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want to waste away in these depths. I just want to take the pain and make it pretense. You say I need friends, I think I need less. I got beats and weed to ease the descent. I'm deep in this scheme, doesn't mean to reflect on a bleak weekend. I need to refresh instead of pretend like everything's fine. Speaking those type of lies, I'll never see light. So I gotta come clean, but no, I'm not perfect. I'm hurting, I'm searching for just how to word it without getting nervous. You've already heard this. I'm about to hit the head of the nail if I put the work in. Searching for closure, I feel so indifferent. There's weight on my shoulders that needs to be lifted. They say when I'm older, I'll maybe feel different, but I'm getting colder, I hate to admit it. Wishing that time could just slow down. I'm losing my mind, I might zone out and smoke on loud, blow a few clouds and keep the low ground cause my head's too loud. I'm a mess, no doubt, but I'll be fine. Sit tight, yo, we're going for a deep dive. Cheap wine got me buzzing like a street light somewhere on the east side, thinking about peace signs. You can see my struggle and feel my pain. If you catch my drift, then I guess I'm saying all love for the fans who respect my flame, and I don't give a damn what the rest might say. Cause I'm about to take off and I'll be fine. From the east side, all for the peace sign. Said I'm about to take off and I'll be fine. In another world, living that sweet life. It must be nice. I still got things that I need to get off of my chest. It feels like I'm falling again, or maybe it's all in my head. I wanted to rest, but thoughts are intense. The sorrow and dread got me feeling in debt to a hospital bed. But I'll turn the volume to 10 and keep bobbing my noggin. I honestly don't want to bottle the stress any longer, cause that ain't so proper. Reality somber, but why would I ponder? When I could go bonkers in concert and conjure the monster residing inside of me, itching to slaughter. The water looks a little murky, but not enough to put the journey on pause. Yeah, I got 2 feet to keep me sturdy. I'll walk until I feel no worries at all. Got nowhere to be, so I'm roaming, enjoying the peace of the moment. This weed that I'm toking is hitting the spot. I mixed in some keef as I rolled it. I don't feel so beaten and broken when I speak emotion, and people who notice perceive it as golden. The love has been keeping me going. Some things ain't easy to cope with. Hold up, let me focus. I don't give a damn what the rest might say.
I just love that song. Like, I have to say. Um, yeah, I really love that song.
It's definitely one of my more unique songs.
Yeah, it's. Uh, I don't know how to describe why I love it. I mean, or what I love about it, but I love it. I think maybe because you're you're a wordsmith. Like, you're very good with words, obviously.
Yeah,
And
I'm kind of proud of the rhyme schemes in that one. I think
yeah, you should be.
I worded it pretty well.
You did. It flows really well, and you nailed the transitions perfectly. Like, when you stop a verse and then start a new one. Um,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of artists who I'm not sure exactly how to phrase it, but who have a flow of rhymes going and then end that flow and start a completely new one with a different set of rhymes. I don't know what that's called, but
I don't know if there's a word for it.
I don't know, but not it's it's not something that everyone can pull off. Especially if especially to make it make sense. You know what I mean? Like, to keep the subject matter of the song going. So I did that whole lot. And yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. So um, everything uh, that you rap about or sing about is very genuine, and I like that a lot. Because not everybody does that. Sometimes it's just bullshit or just words, but it feels like whatever you're talking about is genuine, especially to you. So, and that's something to be proud of for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree.
yeah, I really I dig your style, obviously, and I think um, I really think that um, you have a hugely bright future in music as you get older. Like, just ridiculously. Um, so Urban has a question. Uh, Chaos, I have a question. Are you familiar? Oh, I thought that was for him. Are you familiar with Mixtortion? Sorry. No, you're fine, sweetheart. I don't think I know what Mixtortion is. Do you? Or do you know
Yeah.
what you're talking about? Okay.
Yes, Mixtortion is one of the music homies. He also
Okay.
makes music. He's a pretty cool guy.
All right. I'll have to check it out. Yeah. That name might have been mentioned once or twice, but I'll have to check out Mixtortion. Um, so, and let me know if you if you want to stop the interview at any time. Um, if you have to go, because we've been talking for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But if you are cool, I'd like to keep going.
Yeah, I can keep going.
Okay, cool. So, um, I recommend you check it out too long. Okay. Um, if you when you introduce yourself to, or when someone's first discovering your music, what song do you think should be the first song that they hear?
Uh, that's a good question. It honestly depends on the person and the kind of vibe they like. If they like more hip hop and old school kind of stuff, maybe Rampage. And if they like more rap, braggadocious banger kind of songs, maybe something like Menace.
Okay. All right. So, those of you listening, you've already heard some of his stuff, but if you're gonna go dive into TILLR's music, start with those. What do you think was the most difficult song for you to lay out? Not like create or write or listen to, but like lay it out, emotional.
I have a song called "Thanks for Nothing" that I made after I got cheated on.
Oof.
So the way I kind of went about that song was I was just kind of writing down phrases and words and stuff I was feeling, and eventually I found a beat instrumental, and I started just taking words and phrases from that piece of paper and throwing them in the song, and did that with first verse, second verse, and that's just kind of how that song came about. So like, not a lot of my songs come together that way, but I was in such a state of just, unease.
Yeah.
And
pain, maybe.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it was not a fun time, but I made a good song out of it. That was like the one song that's like that came out of it. Usually, if something happens in my life, like I make at least a song about it. So that would be that one.
Well, how long ago was that song that you're talking about?
That was in 2022.
Okay. So if you listened to that song now, would you would you be able to and like be okay? Or is that something that you would avoid?
I mean, like I could listen to it. Like every now and then I'll listen to some of my songs, just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of revel in it. Just like, yes, I'm proud of this. I like this. I'm glad I made this, kind of thing. And like, maybe I would listen to it, and, one day. And yeah, obviously I'd feel things, but that's what happens when you make a song like that. You're going to feel what you feel.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But my main thing with that song is I wasn't really in a place to like mix it, so I had a friend mix it. Actually, Jared Stark, who I mentioned earlier, he's the one who mixed it. So he mixed it for me. And now when I hear that song, I'm all like, well, what would it have sound like if I mixed it? Like if I actually sat down and mixed it. But I was in just such a fucking whirlwind. I was like, I'm just gonna let someone else mix it.
Yeah. So let's do sometimes I do a series of questions that are called Desert Island. Have you ever done that before?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you're on a desert island. You can only pick 5 artists to listen to for all eternity. Who are those 5 artists?
Damn.
I know, it's a tough one. It's meant to be hard.
Number 1 would be the Amity Affliction, because they're my all-time favorite band. So I mean, they literally don't have a bad song. Every song of theirs is good. I mean, they dropped a new album with a new singer, and I'm still kind of growing on that, but they do not have a bad song. They are fucking amazing. So Amity Affliction would be one of them.
Okay.
for the rap fix, I'll throw Vin J in there.
Okay.
So, for my rock fix, let's go with Mayday Parade.
I have never heard of them.
They are a wonderful pop punk band, and they're actually from my city, Tallahassee, which I think
pop.
because they make
Cool.
big music. So probably Mayday Parade. Two
Okay.
more.
Yes, I've got 2 more.
Oh yeah. Well, I would need some metal in there, obviously. Maybe Meshuggah.
Sugar.
They are
Not
they're a metal band. They kind of have a funky name, but yeah, Meshuggah. Definitely.
okay.
And last one, maybe Mudvayne.
Interesting.
I've
Okay.
always kind of had a soft spot for Mudvayne.
You don't hear that a lot. No offense to Mudvayne, but you don't hear a lot of, man, I want to listen to Mudvayne for the rest of my life. You just don't.
Well, I don't like all of their songs, but the songs I do like, I like them pretty damn well.
Yeah. I think that's cool though. No, I mean, that you don't, you pick what you like. Oh, Fred says Mudvayne is my shit. Boy Blue. If you don't know who Boy Blue is, he's a Juggalo YouTuber and a friend of mine.
Yeah, I think I've heard of them.
Okay. He's also an idiot, but that's neither here nor there. Love you, Fred. But oh, fucking with him. Anyway, so now, music being your life, are there any other hobbies that you are interested in that even come close to listening to music or creating music?
Not too many. Like, I don't know. I like comic books. So I mean, I buy comic books. I read comic books every now and then. And I mean, other than that, I don't know. I play PlayStation, but
Cool.
as far as hobbies go, like music is the pretty big one. Because like I make music and I also produce, so I kind of can kind of pick and choose what I'm working on. Like I can work on a beat, I can work on a song, just whatever I'm feeling. So I mean, music is a wide umbrella.
Yeah, it is. It's an umbrella, and there's so much to do. When you're talking about, there's so many things you can do in that area. Do you kind of maybe want to head in the direction of like Dr. Dre, where you rap, but you also like bring in new people, you discover artists and produce?
I mean, I am certainly one to like, if I find an artist and I think they're dope, I'll get them on a song of mine just because they're dope and they need to be heard by at least some people, like my fans at least. Whoever will listen to me, well, you're going to listen to this guy too because he's dope and I'm dope too, so you'll like us.
Yeah. What is your take on okay, firstly let me ask you, are you familiar with the Juggalo community?
Yeah, I'm not really too in tune with it, but I mean, I know it's a thing. I know Insane Clown Posse. I know they got a whole fan base.
What do you think of? I mean, have you ever like sat down and really listened to any FCP or related material?
Not really. They
Mhm.
haven't really came across my radar yet. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always looking for new music. Like, I'm always, song radios, fucking band radios. I'm always looking for new stuff. And I don't know, Insane Clown Posse just hasn't really come across my radar yet. But I'm sure
Well,
some way they will.
perhaps we can discuss some ICP privately. Yeah. But yeah, I was just curious about that. And uh, when I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase this. When you um, think about like the stuff that your parents liked, um, did that influence anything that you're doing now?
Like,
Like, did your parents expose you to music uh, throughout your childhood, or were they just kind of like,
it was music from my childhood was really like just what you heard on the radio,
yeah.
your local radio station playing the pop hits, like that's the music I grew up on. It's just radio hits,
Yeah.
like I got a whole playlist just called like Nostalgia, and it's just songs from that era, just radio songs you'd hear in the 2000s basically.
Okay. All right. So your your parents were obviously not as passionate about music as you are.
Yeah.
Where do you think that comes from? Like, where do you think your passion for it comes from? If you weren't exposed to it, through your parents.
I think just I don't know. It's just the amount of music that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's such a big world you can get just immersed in, and you can just go down so many rabbit holes and discover so much shit. And it's like, I think that's part of it, is just how much music is out there and how much there is to discover. And I love finding a new song. It's like a little adrenaline rush. Like, it's like, yes, like,
Same.
give me more of this. Like,
Yeah. Especially when it strikes a nerve. I'm just like,
yeah.
whoa.
I don't know. I'm definitely making it is also like, I guess that would fuel my passion for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just being a creator of it.
Yeah. What was the first concert you ever went to?
My first concert was Mayday Parade. I think that was 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I think they played their Sunnyland album. They just dropped that album and they were touring for it. So they had to come to their hometown, which conveniently I live in. So
Yeah. I wanted to get into that. I lived right outside of Tampa for 19 years. So and Florida has some really good shit. Like, some of the Florida-based music is pretty fucking stellar.
yeah.
So your hometown is Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Is that where you're okay? So when you think of, or when you're creating music, does that play a part in it? Like your hometown or where you grew up? Does that affect any of your music?
Not really. Like, Tallahassee is not necessarily like, I wouldn't say it's the safest city in Florida, but I mean, it's not necessarily riddled with fucking gang violence. Like, it's
Right.
not like a crazy fucking town. Well,
Right.
depending on who you ask. But
Sure.
it's not like a crazy, like, you know, my life is so hard because I live in Tallahassee, you know, like, it's not like, it's not
Yeah.
like, it's more so just like, for me, it's just kind of something I can throw in a lyric if I want to, like, yeah, Tallahassee repping, like 850, you know, Leon
Sure.
County, you know, like, just
Yeah.
whatever I want to say about where I'm from, you know, like,
Yeah.
I can just kind of throw it in there and flex it. And
Mhm.
but it's not so much like, oh, I grew up in Tallahassee, my life was so rough, and, you know, I had to get out of poverty and all this stuff. Like, no, it's pretty all right here.
Yeah. Tallahassee's not a bad town. Do you? So I want to get into a little bit of personal stuff because it makes a difference to me. But do you have any siblings, or are you an only child?
I'm an only child.
Me too. Do you think I? Do you think that? Um, I mean, being an only child, you don't have a lot of. You don't have brother. You don't have people to bounce your shit off of, like,
Yeah.
right there. So, have you ever utilized your parents in that respect? Like, hey, mom, dad, listen to this and tell me what you think.
No, because I mean, I have friends I go to that are kind of my opinion people. Like, they'll tell me,
Mhm.
like, this is good, this is not good. Like, you know, and my parents are not really, they don't know what to look for. They don't know what to listen for. Like, my dad is just the type of guy, he'll tell me, like, I heard your new song and it blew me away. Like, because, like, you know, my parents are like, they're just my parents. Like, they don't rap, so they hear me doing all this, and they're like, holy shit. And it's,
But
I mean,
they're
I think that's
supportive,
pretty,
though.
yeah.
That's cool. That's important.
So, I mean, I don't really go to them for, like, critiques, but
Yeah.
I'm sure anything I put out, they'll listen to it and be like, holy damn, this guy can rap.
Yeah. I've always said that music is the universal language of emotion. And like, how people say math is the universal language of, it's the universal language of science or logic or whatever.
Yeah.
Music is the exact opposite of that. And what if you had if you had to think about it, or if you thought about it, what comes to mind when you think of songs that um, that spark the most emotion that aren't your songs?
Probably, like, songs from times where people, like, say there was, like, a time where you knew someone and you knew this song and you listened to it with that person, and you kind of just, you know, kind of associate that song with them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're not in your life anymore, and you still have that song, and you're like, well, if you listen to it, then you're gonna fucking think about them and feel things. And
Mm-hmm.
it's songs like that, like, people who aren't in your life anymore, but you have songs kind of, either they showed you, or, you know, just stuff like that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. And science backs the there's peer-reviewed scientific evidence that everyone has a certain pitch, that when they hear that pitch, it strikes something in the brain, and it makes people feel just good, or elated, and it releases that dopamine and serotonin and all that stuff. What do you think? What do you think your pitch is? I mean, have you ever sat down and thought about, like, what is the sound that really, when I hear it, I'm just like,
not really. Like, I haven't really sat down and thought about it. I mean, I know, like I'm a sucker for certain melodies, or like certain chord progressions, or like I'm a producer, so like I have certain keys I think are pretty. Like I like the key of C sharp major. Like I think that's a really pretty key. Like a lot of samples I've heard in that key are fucking amazing. Just they strike a certain chord in me, and it's probably because it's in the key of C sharp major. It's like,
that's exactly what I was getting at. Yeah. So that's probably your pitch.
Probably one of them.
Yeah. So that said, is that like a go-to starting point for you, like when you're making music?
No, not really. Like I'm not someone who starts a song with like, okay, I'm gonna make a song in B minor or something. Like I can't really tell. Like if you play me a beat, I can't tell you what key it's in. I don't. Is that D or G? Like, is that A, G, C? Like I can't tell. But
you just know what sounds good to you.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll look at samples just in a certain key and see if anything strikes a chord. Sometimes it doesn't, and I'll pick another key, or sometimes I'll just look randomly and find something.
Okay. And what is your favorite song to listen to when you are just happier than shit? Like, if you're in the best mood of ever, do you have a go-to song that you're just like, yeah?
Well, Post Malone has this wonderful song called Chemical that
I love Posty.
I have listened to every day since it dropped in 2023.
Every day.
At least once a day, I have listened to that song because it is so damn good. And that is one of my S tier songs. Like, oh my God. So
you hear that, Posty?
Oh yeah, I love Posty.
I do too. I love Posty.
That song is one of the reasons I fucking love that man. Like that song made me a fan. Well, I knew of him before, but like he dropped that song and I was like, okay, this man. Love him.
Yeah, he's a genuine. He's one of the genuine ones, I think. Yeah, for sure. So I want to go back. I want to revisit the Desert Island question, but this time this is going to be way harder.
Okay.
This time it's 5 albums.
Oh, that might not be too hard.
No? Let's see.
5 albums?
5 albums. There's
number 1, Let the Ocean Take Me by the Amity Affliction.
Okay.
That is just a wonderful album. Very emotional. Has its emotional points. And it's just, oh my God, cathartic. for lack of a better term. Maybe the Marshall Mathers LP.
Okay.
Just classic fucking.
It is classic, yeah.
Trying to think of like albums with no skips.
That's a tough one. Yeah, those are tough. They exist, but yeah. No skips are yeah.
I'm looking at Spotify. See if anything piques my anything. Yeah, it is a hard question. You are so right.
Told you.
Oh wait, I'm so silly. I got albums on vinyl. I could just fucking say some of those. Unsilent Death by Nails. I got a poster of that. Great album. If you like heavy music at all, you will enjoy Unsilent Death by Nails.
Okay. We're gonna have to talk after, or at some point after this, and you've got to give me a list of stuff to listen to. Because I'm gonna forget all this stuff. Yeah, that would be appreciated. All right, go on, please.
All right, I got 2 left. Maybe Fake Blood by Heart Attack Man. I know they are a smaller band.
Okay.
Great album, no skips. And then maybe Obscene by Meshuggah.
Okay. I can't wait to check out these bands because new music is exciting.
It sure is.
It is. Yeah. Have you when you're thinking about shut up, Vaughn. That's my friend Vaughn. All of my weirdo friends are showing up. He thanks for making me lose my train of thought, Vaughn on a ding dong. What's your favorite? What's your favorite mode of listening to music? Like digital, vinyl, cassette, CD. Like what do you think? What sounds the best to you?
I mean, Spotify has never done me wrong. YouTube has never done me wrong. So I mean, that's where I'm listening to music most of the time, is on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm out and about, that I'm on Spotify. But for the most part, I just listen on YouTube, watch music videos, and just. But I mean, I get there's some people out there who prefer like CD or vinyl experience, but not personally. Just YouTube, Spotify, my phone, or my computer speakers will do.
I love Spotify because it's intuitive. It's one of those more intuitive apps. YouTube tries to be intuitive, but their algorithm, no offense, YouTube is kind of odd. But yeah, like Spotify is very intuitive. Like when I'm listening to something and then it goes to something completely different that's suggestive, it very rarely misses. Yeah. But do you think that the digital era of music is not going to ruin, different modes of music, but do you think it's putting a damper on like how people go about getting their music, or do you think it's like a good evolution?
I mean, like I get there are like people out there who like basically grew up collecting CDs and buying CDs and stuff like that. And people like that, well, they're not going to let it die. They're going to keep buying CDs and physical media and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's just as many people who are content with digital music. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm one of those people. I got thousands of songs on my Spotify. Like,
Yeah.
and that's just, I like it that way because it's all digital, and you don't gotta carry around 6,000 discs.
Right.
And, like it's all just in your phone app. Like it's pretty cool.
That's true. That's true.
Like, you got an
so-
entire music library in your pocket.
It's and that's super convenient, and I love that. But so if you're going to hang on a second. So if you're going to put something out and say you release it, do you think that you're missing do you think that you're missing something if you're not like physically putting out a CD with liner notes and shout outs and stuff like that? Like it's just, I mean, do you think that's something that's crucial to releasing something? And do you think that should be, you should keep doing that?
I mean, I've done CDs once before. I did CDs for my 2022 EP Solitary Boy, and I did sell like most of them. I think I got like 4 left or something. But but then I released my Downer EP at the end of 2025. I didn't do CDs for that. But like I think it just depends on the magnitude of your release. Like if you think it's a big enough release that you know you could get CDs for it and you have people who will buy it, then yeah, go for it. Make a CD.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't think every project needs a CD. Like there are certainly a lot of albums that have came out that I've wanted on physical copy, but the bands just never did CDs.
Yeah.
And I don't think every release needs one, but it's still pretty cool when artists do it.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of physical media collectors out there.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I certainly have my share of CDs.
Yeah, I used to. But I remember one release I got shouted out in the liner notes, and that was the coolest feeling ever. So I think that can be a really super personal thing. But I guess digital's kind of the way of the world now. And there's nothing wrong with that. So we kind of, to wrap it up, because we're going on 2 hours. What would you say to someone who is who's about to quit music? What would you say to an artist who's really just wanting to quit and they're just not having it anymore? What would you say to that?
Well, it's pretty cliche, but remember why you started.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had a dream, you thought, you know, you could do it, but don't lose that hope. Like keep at it. there are going to be times where you drop music and you get 2 views and you're like, where is everyone? But that's part of it. That's just part of it.
Yeah.
And the more you try, the more you'll succeed. You just got to keep trying, because if you don't try, you won't succeed.
Yeah. I think that's pretty fair. That's not super cliche, but and do you have any final words of inspiration or anything that you want to say that you think people should know?
Trust the process. Simple as that. Trust the process. The motherfucking process. You gotta trust it.
Yeah, I think that's good advice.
It's
Well,
my second album, and it is words I live by. Somewhat.
yeah, somewhat. And one last question: where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully, with more listeners than I have now. And
That's fair.
hopefully with more supporters than I have now.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll have a tour under my belt.
Maybe. I think you absolutely have the potential to do that. You're a fucking great artist, and so yeah, I have all the confidence in the world that you'll just that you'll do everything you want to do. So yeah, keep it up.
Thank you.
For sure. Yeah. With that, thank you for coming on. This has been a really good interview, and I really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, I'm glad I could make it.
Yeah, and you're welcome back anytime. Anytime you want to come on here and promote anything or shoot the shit or just whatever, please, yeah, come back because yeah, you're cool, and I'm glad you came on. So yeah, so thanks again, and with that, you're free to leave.
Alrighty.
All right, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. TILLR, check him out on Spotify. He's on Instagram. All of his socials are in the description. Go check this dude out because you just do it. And yes, thanks again for coming on, and we'll see you later.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So that was TILLR. That guy, I'm very impressed. Urban Odyssey is the one who introduced me to TILLR, or put me on to TILLR. And as soon as I started playing his music, that was it. I knew that I was a fan. So go check TILLR out. Go support the underground. And my final thoughts are support the underground so that it can support you. It's the underground is so important, and without it, we I don't know, we don't have a baseline. So yeah, this has been a great show, and I really appreciate everyone tuning in. I'd like to do shout outs to Liquid Crypt for all of the art. I'd also like to shout out Don Chaos for getting me started on podcasting. Go check out the Hours of Chaos podcast. I am not sure what day he's on anymore, but go watch the Hours of Chaos podcast. He's got some really cool guests coming up. Bloody Ruckus is one of them, so that's gonna rock. So yeah, go support Dumb Chaos. I also want to shout out Androponics, who made the intro for the show. Fan-fucking-tastic beat maker, and all around decent human being. So thank you everyone for watching and continuing to support Let's Sesh podcast. You all know my life is chaos, and so I'm trying to give you guys the best that I can. So keep supporting the underground. Keep supporting each other. We need each other. Juggalo or not, we need to stick together and support artists like TILLR. So I'm not sure what our next episode is going to be. Hopefully it'll be dope themed. And I just want to say I'm very grateful to everyone for tuning in. So make sure that you like, sub, and share the shit out of this. Because I asked you to. And LB, shut it. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in, and be kind to each other. That's it.